What's up, guys? My name is Corbin Phillips, and today we are at my home course. This is at the school I go to, Northwest University. We're going to be playing around today, but we're only going to be playing with 2 discs, both putters, a zone and a magnet. So my course record is -4, so we'll see if I can hit that, but it's going to be fun either way. All right, yeah, here on hole 1, this is probably the second hardest hole on the course. Pretty tough. It's a blind shot. One of the longer holes as well. You got to get up the hill. Normally when I have my full bag, I'm just going to do a forehand with a full speed driver, and you know, this is kind of a 50-50 birdie for me. So with just putters, really not expecting the 2 here. Thought about doing the backhand Annie route, but was worried it was going to come out too soon. So just went with forehand with the zone, just as a layup play. And this is about where I expected it to be, just at the bottom of the hill. So now I just got to get up there. I'm going to kind of do a jump putt run. Really not trying to make it, just trying to lay it up so it's got a soft landing. Yeah, and this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and I like where that's at. Should be a really easy putt just for the 3, and no damage done. That's all that I was worried about for this first hole, just getting through with a par, so then I can keep going after that record. And there it is. All right, and hole 2. This one is I like this hole a lot. Low ceiling, typically a forehand shot. Some people do a backhand turnover play. I definitely prefer the forehand, and I usually use the zone for this shot, so this is perfect for me. Looking forward to this, and should be able to have a birdie look here. And I throw a little bit high, but it sneaks through luckily, so it worked out. But yeah, definitely was an errant shot on my part, but ended up with a nice birdie look right here. And first birdie is on the board. 1 down through 2, looking good. Just got to grab 4 more to match my record. Again, record is 5 down, not 4 down, like I said in the intro. Future me was able to look at UDisc and remind myself of what my record actually is. But this is a must get as well. This one's basically straight on, but the left side's a lot more open. So a forehand makes the most sense, but some people do a backhand turnover to go straight at it. I don't know why I decided to do this. I almost never throw my putter as a throwing putter, and so this put me in a really tough spot. I'm about 55 feet out here, and so really feel like this is a must-get hole if I want to get my record, so I'm just going for it, and bang! End up grabbing the birdie. Big putt for me. Really happy I was able to hit that. And now I'm 2 down through 3, so looking good to keep going for the record. All right, hole 4. This one is another blind shot. It's basically straight out and then to the right, but you don't want it to fade too much because there's a big downhill slope behind the basket that you can get into trouble with. I almost did the backhand turnover on this again, but luckily I learned my lesson from hole 3, just doing that floaty forehand with the zone, kind of getting up high, putting on some Annie to let it flex out, and hopefully just stop right by the basket. And you know, I'm pretty far out again. This is around 35 to 40 feet out, so kind of giving myself another big putt to keep these birdies alive, but made the last one, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. And there it is, grabbed it again. Really happy with how my putting is going this round. Putting really strong, able to just go straight at the basket and just being dialed. But yeah, hole 5 here. This one's another pretty straight shot. It's on the right-hand side, but there's kind of some trees right through the middle. So I'm just doing a Annie shot with my zone, but it's a pretty overstable disc, and so it didn't hold for very long and put me on the left side. So I'm gonna take my meter off the fence and have a 25-footer here for birdie. And there it is. Yeah, putting really well today. Really happy about that. I haven't missed a putt yet, actually. Circle 1 or circle 2. So feeling good about that. 4 down, 1 away from the record. If I can just grab 1 more birdie and then hold on, I'm gonna be looking great. This one, yeah, just a forehand play. It's off on the right. I just turned this over with some good old off-axis torque. So I'm in a tough spot. The 2 trees right in the way, so I have to do this weird Annie putt. I was maybe a little too confident after hitting a couple of big ones. Probably shouldn't have ran this, should have just laid up. So now I have the 25-foot comeback putt. But, you know, oh yes, and this is the shot where my camera shut off. I promise I did make this. I hope you believe me after the last couple of putts that I've made. If you don't, whatever. So I'm still 4 down through 6 holes. Onto the 7th hole, straight shot off to the left. It's kind of far and low ceiling, so it's tough with these putters to get there. I end up getting about 2/3 of the way there, so I have a long look for 2. Definitely a circle 2 look, but you know, no worries. I'll try and give it a run, but probably not a high percentage putt, and just a little off. End up still grabbing the 3, so I'm still 4 down. Hole 8 is the hardest hole in the course, so not really expecting a bird there. And hole 9 is kind of a 50-50 for me if I can grab the bird. Yeah, since hole 8's so far and off to the right, I opt in for the Annie shot, backhand, but it just doesn't hold at all. I just needed the distance, so that's why I went with that shot, but it just left me way too far out. So I have a tough upshot. And again, I don't really throw my magnet very often, so I don't know why I kept on deciding to do that. That pushed me super far down the hill. Looking at another circle 2 putt. And, you know, this is just for par, so big putt, and it's just left it short. The uphill, circle 2, was just a little hard to get there, but I end up making my putt for the 4. I'm now 3 down. Kind of tough. You know, I had a really good start and just kind of fizzled out after that. Hole 9, last hole on the course, low ceiling, tunnel shot, so it's pretty tough, but yeah, I end up pulling it a little bit early, grab an early tree, and kicks me off to the right. Yeah, you can tell by my expressions that I was not liking that. So now I have a tough upshot to try and get around and just save the 3. Record's definitely out of question here, and best case, I'm gonna be 2 strokes off. And yeah, it's a decent upshot. I end up throwing it a little bit long. It goes on the concrete, so it's a big skip. Looking at about a 30-footer just to save the par, to keep a 3 under. And I think this would be my 3rd best round if I can hit this par. And I'm able to cash it in. Happy about that. 100% Circle 1X putting, so can't complain about that. A couple things I would have fixed, but that's all right. Good round. All right, guys, just finished up the round. Finished 3 down, which was just 1 stroke off my best, but super fun. Was putting well, and so really enjoyed the round. But if you like the video, please leave a like, maybe even a comment. And if you want to see more of this, we're posting weekly content, so hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.